In other words, the same political party that lost its fucking mind over the prospect that Hunter Biden was cashing in on his father's influence is now watching Trump use the White House, use the federal government to stage commercials for Elon Musk's car company. But I guess it's okay when Republicans do it, huh? In fact, the optics were so egregious that even Fox's Peter Doocy asked Trump about the tone deafness of hawking cars while the rest of the country was watching their 401ks plummet and costs surge.
What is your message, President Trump, buying a new car while there are some folks who will see this clip at home and they are struggling with their retirement accounts down at the moment, uncertainty about work ahead?
Well, I think they're going to do great. I think our country had to do this. We had to go and do this. They've taken away, other countries have taken away our business. They've taken away our jobs. I did it initially very strongly against, as you know, China and some others in the first term. And it was a very successful term. We had no inflation. We had the greatest economy in the history of our country. And then we had COVID, which we had to straighten out. So I didn't want to be doing anything with respect to other countries at that time. And we did a great job with it. We handed the stock market over. It was higher than it ever was. And think of that, higher than it ever was to that point before. And nobody thought that was even possible. We did a great job. But we had the greatest economy in history. This economy, in my opinion, is going to blow it away. But what I have to do is I have to get the workers back. I have to get the factories open. We have 90,000 factories and plants are closed from what you had just prior to NAFTA, which is not very long ago. 90,000, think of it, 90,000 factories and plants are closed from what it was. And it's just not right. So, and we gave it away. Presidents before me gave it away, and I could name every one of them. But they gave it away, and we're taking it back. We're taking our jobs back.
Yeah, when even Peter Doocy is calling out the terrible optics of pandering to the world's richest man while your own supporters get hung out to dry, you might have lost the plot. But the reality is that Trump is broadcasting who his priority is. And here's a hint. It's not those Americans who he pretended to care about during the campaign. It's not all those Americans he pandered to about high grocery costs and high rent costs and high housing costs and high egg costs. Once he got your votes, once he took from you what he needed, he pivoted instantly to the people he actually cared about, his donors and Elon Musk. There's a reason that Medicaid and food stamps are on the chopping block right now, while tax cuts for billionaires are the number one priority of today's GOP. It's because Trump doesn't care about his supporters. They are his vehicle for power. He is showing you who he cares about right now. That's why your costs are going up, and instead of fixing it, he is hosting a commercial for Tesla on the White House South Lawn. Before you go, first, if you enjoyed this content and you want to see more and support independent media, please subscribe to this channel. The subscribe button will be right here on the screen. But second, the reality is that we're now in a political environment where this administration can lean on any of the social media platforms to suppress certain voices if they don't like critical coverage. That means my longevity here is in the hands of a few tech billionaires who are already making it clear that they're willing to cater to this White House. To that end, signing up for my newsletter is a great way for me to be able to reach you directly if that ever becomes necessary. I'll put the link on the screen as well, so please sign up. It's completely free, but there's also an option to do a paid subscription if you'd like to support my work. I really appreciate it. Thanks so much for watching.
I have never been more glad to be an ex-Tesla investor than today. The main economic event today was the stock market. The Dow Jones lost almost 900 points. The S&P 500 is sitting at 6-month lows, and one of the biggest losers today was, of course, Tesla, down over 15%. Why? Well, in my opinion, for two main reasons, and they both revolve around uncertainty. Remember, the stock market does not like uncertainty. The first is that Donald Trump refused to rule out the possibility of a recession in 2025. Whether this was good or not, the point is the stock market does not like uncertainty, and when you have the sitting president making a comment like this, you're going to get a reaction from the stock market. The second, in my opinion, is still tariffs. There's a lot of uncertainty about tariffs. Is Trump going to implement tariffs eventually? Is China going to retaliate? Is Canada going to leave their tariffs on? And all of this, again, because of uncertainty, gets a reaction out of the stock market. That, on top of the fact that the stock market knows that tariffs are not good for business, and it will cause profit losses for companies because either A, demand will be lower, or B, the company will have to eat the tariffs, which again will cut into their profits.
Here's why Tesla stock has been crashing and when I would buy the stock. Since reaching a high in December, it is down almost 45%. Well, you have to understand that Tesla's vehicle deliveries, and as a result, its sales have been way below its forecast. Their most recent earnings showed 2% revenue growth and negative earnings growth. There's a lot of competition for electric vehicles, especially in China, where you can see BYD is the top competitor, and they're already rolling out driver-assisted technology while Tesla has yet to get approval. Also important to note that Elon Musk has been pretty distracted lately. Even with the big drop in the stock price, it's currently at a price to earnings ratio of 130, suggesting a premium valuation, considering the rest of the industry trades at 21. And even when you consider other big tech companies like Meta, Microsoft, Google, they're all trading at much fairer valuations. Based on Tesla's valuation trend over the past 3 years, you can also see right now we are still in the 92nd percentile, representing one of the most expensive times to buy this stock when it previously traded at price to earnings ratios of around 40 at the lowest. It is true that Tesla is more of a technology company than Ford or General Motors, but still, a lot of this technology is already baked into future earnings. As long as the fundamental data for this company is weakening, not strengthening, I personally won't be buying this stock, especially at this valuation. But if you do want to know what stocks I'm buying, make sure you're following this page and check out the Stock Dad's Discord group, link on my profile.
You got the President of the United States of America doing Tesla commercials. Baby, we don't trust it just like we don't trust them white seats he just sat on. Do you understand me? Tesla commercials? You didn't fire how many people? Who gonna buy them? Huh? Y'all better go in there and get them Congress people y'all didn't pay for to buy them Teslas. Because, baby, no, we ain't buying nothing. If we ain't buying nothing from Targets, we damn sure ain't buying no Teslas. What? Please. We wish you nothing but the worst. We hoping them stocks hang on by the skin of your chinny chin chin, baby. We hope nothing but the worst for you. Okay? Okay. Yeah, and I heard Elon ain't learned his lesson. Elon's still out here trying to buy politicians, and Congress seats and freaking Supreme Court seats in Wisconsin. It's okay. He gonna learn because karma is not done. Okay? It is not done at all. Just wait for it. Okay? Just wait for it. I'm telling you. Right now, we already know that Trump is unhinged, baby. He done posted so many posts yesterday talking about Democrats, talking about how, baby, ain't nobody worried about no Democrats. Y'all have everything. So whatever happened, hey, y'all wanted all the mediocre white men? Now you finna get what they got. You see what you got when you got a whole bunch of mediocre white men in charge? Relax. You see what we dealing with, right? Yeah. No DEI. Only mediocre white men. All right.
Donald Trump today is planning on buying a Tesla to show support for Elon Musk as millions of Americans are choosing to boycott all things Tesla, and Tesla's stock is plummeting every single day. Trump knows that. Elon Musk is losing hundreds of billions of dollars this year, which is why Trump made an announcement last night to try and beg people into buying Teslas again. Today, Trump's White House press secretary Caroline Leavitt confirmed this. She said, quote, Trump is going to be viewing a Tesla that is making its way to the White House this afternoon. Perhaps the press pool today will have an opportunity to witness this very exciting moment. He's definitely going to buy one, but he'll take a look at it when it gets here later this afternoon. Full market price. Guys, instead of buying a Tesla and giving the richest man in the world, Elon Musk, even more money so that he can take over our government and influence elections in other countries like the UK and Germany, you should buy this mug instead. It's way cheaper. It says boycott Tesla. Oh, and to put the cherry on top, made in China. But in all seriousness, do not let Donald Trump manipulate the stock market and manipulate Americans like this. He is literally just trying to get Elon Musk more money right now. Don't buy into it. This is total BS from the Trump administration.
If you want to see what panic looks like, I'm going to lay it out for you. As part of Trump presiding over the stock market crashing, one of the worst hit stocks was Tesla. Just yesterday, Tesla stock fell 15%, its worst hit in 5 years. And frankly, that's tame compared to the 3-month outlook for Tesla, wherein the stock has cratered 46%. Yeah, not great. Elon himself acknowledged this much online when, in response to a tweet about the drop, he wrote, "It will be fine long term." If you wanted the personification of the "this is fine" meme, it is Elon Musk saying, "It'll be fine long term." And then Trump stepped in. First, last night, he took to Truth Social, writing, "To Republicans, conservatives, and all great Americans, Elon Musk is putting it on the line in order to help our nation, and he's doing a fantastic job, but the radical left lunatics, as they often do, are trying to illegally and collusively boycott Tesla, one of the world's great automakers, and Elon's baby, in order to attack and do harm to Elon and everything he stands for. They tried to do it to me at the 2024 presidential ballot box, but how did that work out? In any event, I'm going to buy a brand new Tesla tomorrow morning as a show of confidence and support for Elon Musk. Why should he be punished for putting his tremendous skills to work in order to help make America great again?" Yeah, nothing screams confidence like needing Daddy Trump to step in and save his fellow billionaire friend. Also, illegally boycotting the company? This might come as news to Trump, but it is not illegal not to buy Elon Musk's products. Someone ought to let those free market Republicans know as much. But that was just the beginning, because today, Trump decided to take it a step further, literally doing a commercial on the south lawn of the White House for Tesla.
I'll watch Secret Service go crazy. Thank you.
I mean, if you actually drove it around, it would really be wild.
Wow. That's beautiful. This is a different panel than I've had. Everything's computer. That's beautiful. Wow.
When did you buy?
Which car are you going to buy?
The one I like is that one.
And how does this work?
And I want that same color.
Are you going to put down a credit card? Elon, would you take a personal check from the president?
I do it the old I give checks.
Sure.
I like checks. You know?
I think his credit's good.
Do you still have access?
You know, I like a check better than this modern system of all of a sudden there's money in your account, nobody knows. I like signing a check. We sort of, but we're gonna pay, and I don't want a discount. He would give me a discount. But if I do a discount, they're going to say, "Oh, he got benefits." I don't want any discount.
What about a vanity plate?
Yeah, let's see. Truth.
All right, there it is.
T-R-U-T-H. Playlist. That one got you by surprise.
Playlist gets downloaded as well. You can thump your music.
You can do it. I just looked at it. I looked at that dashboard. You can do anything.
And in case you had any doubt about the extent to which this is a commercial, here's a photo by Getty photographer Andrew Harnick. Trump is quite literally reading from a Tesla sales pitch. You can literally see the prices on that piece of paper. So let's recap here. The market is in freefall. We've officially entered correction territory. Trump himself won't even rule out the prospect of a recession. And yet, his priority right now, today, is doing a commercial on the White House lawn for the literal richest man in the world. I hope that everybody who voted for Trump on the pretense that he would lower costs, only to watch him crash the economy, can see where his focus is on right now. It's not on you. It is on the one guy who has more money than most of the United States combined. And in case you had any doubt that helping Elon and his stock price were what Trump was trying to do, well, here's Trump just coming out and saying it.
Playlist gets downloaded as well. You can thump your music.
You can do it. I just looked at it. I looked at that dashboard. You can do anything.
If you buying a Tesla will boost Tesla's.
So why is Tesla crashing? Tesla is down 45% this year, and here's why. So Tesla has had fewer car sales. Tesla predicted big growth, but sales are flat or even dropping. Investors do not like that. Second reason is Cybertruck problems. Expensive versions made some money, but now Tesla is selling cheaper ones and are losing money on them. Third possible reason is the Elon Musk drama. His political posts and controversies are hurting Tesla's brand, especially in Europe. Fourth possible reason is robotaxi delays. Musk promised self-driving taxis, but Tesla's tech is nowhere near there. The fifth possible reason is weak demand. Even Tesla's new Model Y is not selling out like before. Will Tesla bounce back or keep dropping? Let me know in the comments down below. And make sure you follow me for more financial content.